My name is Nathaniel Joseph McAuley. I'm joining you here from the Irish Cultural Centre in Hammersmith. And I want to wish you a very happy National Poetry Day, Ireland. I want to read a few poems from the Orchard Man Dreams and the Dyer's Notes on Indigo. The Orchard Man's Radio. The limit of the garden is the distance in the view when picking from the tallest tree, cut short only by the northern wall and a childish sky which stops and stoops to touch them. Anything beyond is the yellow wind-up radio which swings on the branch below and spouts out laws of physics which apply to no one within earshot and grow silent if left unwound. Here, night, a time for sleep only by habit, is much the same as day when work needs doing. The radio, though it clears its throat of static, says nothing, afraid perhaps of the ghostless dark or some story from childhood no one round hears heard. The Dyer's Notes on Rose and Lemon. The smell of the clove tree broadens, its branches rattled by the sail of the limewood skiff of a man who rises early to fish for lemon crab. Against the black shale, they are the only yellow in winter and sweat stockpiled sun. So begin to perfume crab from the moment of extraction. While waiting, fill the gaps in the wicker creel with dry clove stalks. The old way of latticework lavender and sweet bloodgrass on the black basket floor proving susceptible to larger pincers slap. The sound of the flat of a knife on the back of an emptying pepper. Still, all parts are useful, bar the toxic lungs, the ropework fat seamed pink and fading outwards like magnolia. The top plate, if accurately scored, will hinge from the lower plate on thicker legs, and there you'll find the best meat. Lacquering the shell will seal the brightest film and prevent eventual peel on lines of hidden imperfection. With what's left in the way of lamina, the skin and the bowl left when parted from the body, scratch in shapes with claw point before filing out hair slides and buttons, preventing scores emerging on the finished piece when polished. I want to read you a poem from an old mentor of mine, Ciaran Carson. I worked with Ciaran Carson for about a year during my master's degree at the Seamus Heaney Centre in Belfast. He sadly passed away at the end of 2019. This is called On the Contrary. It's because we were brought up to lead double lives, you said. You were laying next to me, both of us verging on sleep. We always had to withhold ourselves from the other side, guarding our tongues lest we answer their outspoken laws. And so, We lost ourselves in the dark forest of language, believing in nothing which might not be governed by touch or taste. The apple bursting indescribably with juice against the roof of the mouth, or the clean, cold smell of skin. As our promise was never to be betrayed by our words, so we became our own shadowy police watching us. As loaded, the long goods train clacks slowly towards Dublin, we hear the shriek in the night from across the tripwired fields. As the searchlight trawls across the bedroom window, you turn towards me speechlessly, and we look into each other's eyes. The last poem I'm going to read for you today is called The Dyer's Notes on Cinnabar. Milk snakes, those banded black and white on orange and red, enter the nests of cardinals in hatching season. Be on the watch for the mother's ochre feathers cast on the floor of the maple groves, and the upwards whoop and vermilion smear of the orbiting father when hunting orphaned eggs. Then, remembering your mother, times of relative stillness, take the egg from a cruet of water kept lukewarm on the mantle, and, wrapped in cotton, cradle it in your breast pocket. You will make believe the shell is vellum thin, feeling shifts like pupils on fingers through eyelids. Knowing your smell, when hatched, the bird will seldom leave your shoulder. Fill your cage instead with seeds for kumquat and tomato, vines which will not yield before clearing the wirework, its tiny slats implying the fruit impossibly big, the orange making scarlet of the red, and the red peach of the orange. Thank you very much for joining me today, and once again, a very happy National Poetry Day, Ireland. Thank you very much.